they liked me so much up there, they just never fired me. Because I did my job, and I was actually looking at becoming a corporal within my first year there. And then I have no idea what the fuck happened with that.
And you said people mouth off to you? What?
Yeah, in jail, when people mouth off at me, I can beat the fuck out of them. Here, I can't do it. If I tell you, when I say beat the fuck out of them, I mean, you're an inmate. I tell you, go to your cell and lock down. No. Okay. I mean, I remember one time, there was this guy, he was really short, he was kind of older, but he was like, I mean, he was tough. And I had to take him to the medical because they were putting him in there because he wasn't taking his medication. And he had psych problems. So I walked up there with my partner, and I was like, all right, hey, so-and-so, grab your stuff, come on, let's go. I'm taking you to medical. And he was like, that's anything like iPod, which is our suicide cell, which is nothing but an empty padded room with just hold the shit in. And he was like, if it's anything like iPod, I'm not going. I said, it's nothing like iPod. You'll have your own cell just like this one. Get your stuff and come on. He's like, I don't believe you, I'm not going. And then I did this. Get your stuff and come on. No. Get your stuff and come on. Fuck you. No, fuck you. And I walked in there. I said, no, fuck you. And I grabbed him by his jumpsuit, and I didn't expect him to be this light, but I lifted his ass straight up in the air and just went boom onto the floor.
Damn.
And my partner never called 100 Adam, which was our code for officer needs assistance. And my stand-in supervisor at the time got in trouble for it.
Shit.
Because the officers didn't call for backup, because there was 3 people in the cell.
That's crazy to me. So you can just like, I mean, I don't know. Did you get in trouble for slamming him on the ground?
No.
Jeez, that's crazy.
It's failure to comply. They have to do what they tell you to, what you tell them to do, or you make them do what you told them to do. Dude, we had a fucking sergeant. There was this guy who wouldn't put his hands behind his back, and he had his head up like this off the concrete floor as the officers were on top of him trying to get his arms. So to make him comply, the sergeant, the guy's head is like this. The floor is right here. The sergeant goes, pat, 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 slamming his head into the concrete floor until he gave us his hands. Didn't get in trouble.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of shit that happened that people should have gotten in trouble for, but if you know where the cameras are, it doesn't matter. My sergeant, not the sergeant that did that with the guy on the floor.
Yeah.
There was a guy that we already had secured, and he had hit my sergeant during the altercation. So while this dude is getting handcuffed, my sergeant was on top of him like this, holding him down, and just sat there and started going, just punching him right in the face.
Jeez.
And I was like, working there, I was kind of like, you know, I'm a good person. Like, he shouldn't have done that. The other sergeant slamming the dude's face in the ground. He shouldn't have done that. But I mean, what can I do?
Yeah.
Go against them and get fired? Nobody died. Maybe somebody got a broken nose. That's about it.